Hey guys.
You're the announcer back guy now.
Okay, announcer back guy talk now. Hi, my name is Nicolas Lorden.
Is that a robot? Is there a robot in the studio?
Yeah.
Well, Nick, you're doing great tonight.
Thanks, Carl.
Welcome to the show.
I feel welcomed.
I feel replaced. That's how I feel. That's good.
Maybe
That's
some more
good.
descriptive words on that. Like, how does feeling replaced make you feel?
It makes me feel
Exiled.
relieved, exiled. Hey, there's another guy here. Hi, I'm Carl Vervisch. I'm here with Nick Lorden. I'm the outgoing host of AdCast, and Nick is coming on in. This is his first show.
Yeah.
And we are here with Vinny Tafuro for our monthly Advertising Insight segment. Welcome, Vinny.
Thanks for having me.
Vinny comes in every month from Tafuro Communications to talk with us about different things in the industry that are going on, what's going on, what's hip. This month we've been talking to some different nonprofit groups. So what we're going to talk with him tonight about is how a lot of these nonprofit groups are using social media, social networking to kind of get the word out and, whether it's get people interested, generate knowledge about them. There's a lot of things that can be done that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think we had talked earlier about it, how Ad2 started a few years ago and this was when I was president.
Communications Club of the Year. Oh.
Communications we've done well in. And I think it was the transition from, at one time we had a hot fax and a phone tree. And
what is a hot fax?
Hot fax. That was when an event was coming up. It got faxed out to the members, and they were asked to come to the event.
Does iPhone take faxes?
I don't think the iPhone takes faxes.
You'd have some problems.
Through eFax they would. It comes in a PDF.
Oh, there you go.
So, but we had taken the transition
PDF.
from that.
Little mini PDF.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
The transition from that was to, from that to postcards and mailings, and now we've moved. I don't think we do anything by postal mail as far as to our membership. The demo is completely online.
Your entrance packet.
Yes,
I think is
we
the
mail
only
the
mailed
packet.
piece of information you get from Ad2 Tampa Bay.
And we mail that, but everything else is via email. We've built a strong email list since then. We've started the webcast. AdCast is now almost 2.5 years old.
So
It's about time for a new host.
Watching our little baby grow up.
I know. That's how old my daughter is.
And now you're getting AdCast and the Terrible
She's an
Twos.
AdCast baby.
Sort of
That's
like
what we
that.
like to call those.
Right.
There's a lot of them out there. So
Cool. Lily, you're an AdCast baby.
is she watching tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I think she should be.
How old is she?
She's 2.5.
2.5, just like us. Great.
Yeah.
Looking for
She
some
doesn't know about
networking
social media,
opportunities.
though, so maybe
Is
she'll
she
watch
tweeting
this
yet?
later. No.
No,
No.
because we've now we're on Twitter, we're
on
Facebook.
Twitter. We're doing it.
We started with MySpace.
Yeah. Over
Katie
it.
emailed me. She found a discussion board that we had up a couple years ago that never took off because I think by the time we launched the discussion board, MySpace came into popularity and the discussion board fell out of popularity.
Oh yeah.
Now here we are a year and a half, 2 years later.
Wait a second. Discussion board, is that not related to MySpace? That's a different thing.
No, it was a complete standalone discussion
Oh.
board.
Mhm.
Right.
Off the website.
Yeah.
Man.
And it never took off because I think the social media came in
Yeah.
about the same time we were launching that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I guess the point of that is to use social media, you've got to adapt on a pretty semi-regular basis.
Pretty regular.
As well as be consistent. I know when we started doing emails for the first time, the number one goal of those emails was making sure every week or every 2 weeks, whatever our schedule was, we got them out. Not that we went 3 weeks or a month or a week, or it was making sure they always got out and had information about what was coming up. And it increased our subscribers and our viewers of those.
Can you talk more about that? The number one goal was getting them out as opposed to what?
As opposed to at one time we had done complete like HTML emails for a specific program that were designed similar to the way you would design a flyer for an event.
Right.
It would be very custom to whatever event we were promoting. The problem with that is it took a while to get that. We would end up sending it out, a couple days before the event, and it wasn't very effective.
Yeah.
Whereas sending a more basic, a generic email 3 times leading up to the event was far more effective than the design that was put into the one-time email.
Yeah. And yeah, we have changed that. I mean, I was
Yeah.
involved with it throughout this year, and kind of where we've gone is kind of somewhere in between. I mean, we're conscious about what that message is that we're sending out, so we make sure that is, kind of strategic in a way.
Well, the copy is a whole lot better than when I was president.
Oh,
And I have no idea who we might
I don't know.
credit that to. We're not going to.
All right, guys, it's me, Carl.
Admit it. Yeah, anyway, so, but we don't, you're right, because when you try to, it's like the more in-depth you try to get with all that stuff and the more you try to bring to it, as a nonprofit, I mean, it's one thing to do that on a professional basis, but, we're all working, we're all 20-somethings.
Yeah.
We work in a demanding industry, and the more that we try to get into every last thing we do, the harder it is to get it out timely, and that really is a big concern.
Yeah, and it was a big shift for the organization at the time, too.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So.
Well, that's kind of part of the it's part of the history of communications of AdTube Tampa Bay.
It's part of it. It's cool.
And now you look, we've got a webcast, we've got
Yep.
Facebook
Yep.
group or page, and
Mm-hmm.
we've got Twitter,
We're
and
doing it all.
we
aren't
got
we've
we got
a
it all.
website that's got 8,000 visitors a month.
Yeah.
So we've grown quite a bit over the last
That's
2
true.
years.
Mhm.
And we see other nonprofits doing it as well.
Yeah.
Well,
we
thanks.
like to think we're setting the standard for how to communicate as a nonprofit.
Yeah, I think we've done a good job of it, and we've taught a lot of people, and I think we've learned a lot from the other Ad2s around the country as
Oh, for
well.
sure.
We're all sharing that information.
Mm-hmm.
And we did come in first this year.
Yeah.
Club of the Year.
Awesome.
Now we're teaching. Now we're
We
just
are.
teaching. Ain't nothing left to learn. Well, thanks for
Well,
coming on
all
to the show, Vinny.
Thanks for having me.
And Nick, thanks for taking my spot on the show.
It's my pleasure. Carl.
Thanks all you at home for watching this segment. We got one more for you, and it's going to be a doozy.
Mm-hmm. Let's mention our sponsors too real quick.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, Tampa
Eric, go
Digital
trying to close out
Studios, TBT, and Barefoot Wine and Bubbly. Love you guys.
I do too.